Liam.
Hello, Ben. I'm sorry about your off-putting dad.
Podcast.
Oh, yes.
Here we are.
Enough of my apologies.
In the same country.
That's true.
For I wasn't for a bit.
Yes, you straight up fled the nation for reasons of flamboyance.
You're not entirely wrong, I suppose.
Yes.
I went to Prague.
You did.
And I bought you gifts.
Oh, Jesus.
Well, I bought you gifts and something to try.
Oh. Try a gift. I already own a mug. Oh, God.
Yeah, but you don't want it to be contaminated.
No, that's very true.
I bring with you some honey liqueur of a non-branded.
It's Jameson's.
It's Jim Beam.
Oh, it's Jim Beam.
That's why it says Jim Beam.
I'm trying to.
Not a sponsor. That's not necessarily going to work. Just be human.
Just do it like a normal
Just like
person.
a man. Just like a man for a moment.
Oh, I don't like these women. They keep talking. Chug-a-lug.
Cheers.
Oh.
Isn't it phenom?
That's much nicer than any Jim Beam.
Pretty much. They've got a maple one, which I've been unable to find, but that's the closest that I could get. And whilst you enjoy
thank you so much.
your honey liqueur,
Do they not do the honey liqueur in the UK? I had to go all the way to Prague.
it's difficult to find,
Difficult to find.
and it's cheaper at duty free.
Well, yes, I suppose it would be.
Also, in Czechia,
Cheshire?
they're big on slippers. So they have, you will have slippers in your house for you, and you would also have some for your guests. And you get them at the hotel, and I thought you could have a lovely pair of slippers.
Yes. Do you know what I'm fresh out of?
Slippers. In a cornstarch bag.
Ooh. So I could use this to thicken the sauce.
Sure. Yeah, go get some little hotel slippers.
Fuck yes.
See if your big honking feet fit in there.
I'm just going to hoof them up onto the table. Oh, sorry, I'll use a ghost.
Use a ghost, please. We don't need your foot making a big bang on the table.
I'd love to have a big bang on the
Like
table.
that. You're welcome, wiki feet.
Look at that shit.
Does it fit?
No.
I mean, they're on.
They're definitely on.
They'll stop your socks getting completely dirty.
Oh, that ship has flown. Oh, they're lovely. They're quite warm.
Yeah.
The material feels surgical.
I think it's like cheap.
No, it's surgical. It feels like I'm in cornstarch bag. It's even labelled as a cornstarch bag. Or does that mean something else in Chechnya?
No, it's just a bag made of cornstarch, so it will decompose.
Oh, I see.
I reckon. Yeah, recyclable, biodegradable, and compostable, and earth-friendly.
That's me as well. I'm all four of those things.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for my feats and my drinks.
You're very welcome.
Like
You can have another drink to warm the rest of you up if you want. At any point, simply whistle, and I shall top you up.
You do. Please don't. Please not to the brim.
No, I've not got that much left.
I don't hate myself that much. I mean,
yeah.
If I say something reprehensible, I'll have the rest of that.
Okay. When you say something reprehensible.
Time is always
against us.
against us.
So yes, I went to Prague.
Lovely Prague.
Lovely Prague.
Lovely Prague. Why?
Very nice time. I went to lovely Prague to see the lovely Bambi Thug.
Bambi Thug.
Because I wanted to buy a Bambi Thug t-shirt, but because they are
Were you successful?
Because they were based in Ireland, I didn't. It was like a 15 quid t-shirt, but then like 20, 25 quid.
Yes.
Brexit tax, basically. That's what it is.
Lovely.
That's why I would have had to have paid that much
wrong
more.
bit of Ireland.
And I went. Sammy just went. Instead of giving the UK government a silly amount of money, for fucking up. It was the last gun, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
We could just go and see them, and looked at. I'm not going to say what venue, because it was the venue in Brighton. You can find out which one it was. I looked at the reviews and decided no.
Yeah.
Because from like weeks previous, going back years, people saying that the bouncers hadn't let them in even though they had a ticket.
Sweet.
Just being horrible, rubbish people. So we went, not that one. Oh, they're playing in Prague.
Up the road.
So to save 25 quid going to the UK government, I decided that we would fly out there, go and see Bambi Thug, and I would buy a T-shirt. I've bought a T-shirt.
Smashing.
Is this the T-shirt that I wanted? No, because they didn't have that one. So am I going to go back onto the website and buy it anyway? Yes. However, I've now gone to see Bambi Thug.
Do they not have like a UK... I assume you've looked.
No.
Interesting.
Yeah, really good. Put up some video.
Ooh,
Yeah.
What was that?
Oh, that was me denoting to you later in the edit, if that happens.
You want me to insert your video?
Yeah.
Are you going to send me your videos?
I can send you the video.
Okay.
Or at least, it was supported by a duo called The Darklings. Met them. Bam!
Bam.
There you go. Then there's a photo of me with the Darklings. That's easier, I assume, than video. Or he's not done any of this. And you'll have to go onto my Instagram. Spike Pearson.
At the end, Ben. There's a format now.
To see all of that.
Okay.
But when I remember.
You will remember.
Yeah, but then I'll be like, I don't know what I did. That's what I was doing.
Will he remember? Find out. He will.
It was really cool. The Darklings will have music out by now.
Wow.
Which was quite odd.
Let's ask backwards.
I think they just started playing together in drama school and then just applied for this sort of like half as a joke. And Bambi Thug went, yeah, I like your stuff, you're coming with me.
Great.
And they were just going, oh, we've got no music out. So it was a lot of fun. Their song that's out on the 18th of October 2024 is called Eat His Heart.
Wow, what's it about?
Num onto hearts of the man. Num. That's not how it goes. You'll have to go and listen to it.
Ben doesn't remember how it goes.
Eat his heart. Eat his heart. Etc. I had gone to a bar before going to see, so I don't remember all the lyrics, sorry.
But you remember the key ones?
Yeah.
Right.
They were a lot of fun.
Oh no, it was butter his crumpet.
Oh no!
Oh, it's about servitude in the household.
The Darklings T-shirt is very misleading then, because it says "Eat His Heart" on it.
No, but it's pronounced butter his crumpet.
Butter.
Yeah, it's like the Irish are crazy, man. Like their name's like Seo Barhan, but it's pronounced Stephen, like it's impossible language.
Okay.
Stephen.
I don't think the Darklings are Irish. Just saying.
Oh no, I was just talking about crazy
You're just
Irish.
talking about it anyway.
Yeah. Not sponsored.
Yeah, they were a lot of fun. Very good music. Looking forward to that being out. They also had to do a thing. So at the end of the set, because it was a very small team, they're like, "That's us finished. Bambi Thug will be out in 20 minutes." But we need to clear the stage for our stuff, so just pretend that it's the best thing you've ever seen.
Wonderful. Great.
Woo and yay. So they were like going and picking up things, popping them into the box. All of this. Everyone in the crowd just wooing and yaying and clapping and screaming like it was the best,
That's really funny.
sexiest thing that's ever happened. That I laughed my arse off at
Cheaper
that
than a
bit.
curtain.
Because it was really funny.
Yeah, that's great.
Because instead of just being like, oh yeah, we're cool, we did this. Anyway, get this. We need
Because what usually happens is the support act will like they'll do a bow, they'll walk off, and then they'll fucking put a hat on and come right back out and tidy up, and we'd just be like, it's it's awkward if we notice you because
Yeah.
you've put the hat on.
So just to really be
You're
like,
in the Ninja Blacks now. I can't see you.
So to like just be like, this is happening.
Yeah.
Go bananas. That
Yeah.
was a lot of fun. That was really funny. Chatted to them afterwards, as you saw from the picture. Bam, that one.
Bambi Thug.
Yeah, very cool. Bambi Thug was amazing. Excuse me. Edit that out.
No, I'm gonna. Every time you go bam, I'm going bleh.
So for the last 3.
Yeah. Yes, it's a joke that you are only just now in on.
Yeah, really cool. The dancers were amazing. Oh, thanks. The dancers were amazing.
Oh, you're so cold.
I am chilly.
Why is that so cold?
Because I'm a chilly boy.
You're a chilly boy.
Yeah.
But you burnt yourself. You should be
I
much
know.
warmer.
Look at it.
Yeah, I do run quite warm, I suppose.
Gross.
Shaped like a fish, though.
Thanks.
Fish eating a thing.
Fish eating a bubble.
I think it wouldn't eat a bubble. I think it'd eat like a smaller fish.
Could do. Bambi Thug was good.
That's great.
I got squirted in the mouth with a water pistol.
It's not a water pistol if piss is in it. It's a piss pistol.
It's a piss pistol. A pistol. I mean, I'm not saying that I'm going to get in a queue to have piss sprayed in my mouth. Just saying that I've not had it done before. Might be nice.
Might be quite nice.
Might be cool.
That's
and
true.
if anyone, why not?
Sure. The piss of Bambi Thug.
You know.
Piss of Bambi Thug. I'm probably not going to write down as a title. Just saying. I'm probably not going to write it down.
Fair enough. I wondered if there was going to be more. No, it was really cool. Very good.
Sweet. That's cool.
Go see them. Go support them. They're still touring, probably.
But not in the UK anymore.
They will be back. They will be in. Hang on. Liam.
I sprayed piss in this guy's mouth.
Yes. Yes.
So many Dublin dates.
Yeah.
Belfast, Galway, nothing near us.
Lots of but I'm telling the people.
Oh, the people.
I'm telling the people.
There's no
Probably Ireland. Go to Bambi Thug. Google
Ireland.
Bambi Thug tour and then go and see them and follow the Darklings. Afraid of the Darklings on Instagram. That's cool.
He should have won Eurovision. That would have been cool.
I think they should have won Eurovision. I think they should have gone much higher than 6.
What does the Ogma say on the back?
I'm not sure.
Great. Fine.
Congratulations for knowing that it is a language.
I'm a nerd for runes, Ben. What can I say? Rune nerd.
That's what you can say, and that's what he did say.
Take that, you fuck. It's Ogma is on the back of Ben's shirt for the audio listeners, as opposed to the video listeners who can see. Ogma is
It's an ancient
Irish language.
I think predating Celtic and all of that
I think
stuff.
so. It's portrait format.
It's a line and with lines on it, and that denotes the letters.
It goes
to make the
top
words
to
and
down
stuff.
rather than left to right.
Yes.
Yeah. I think Bambi Thug, I think they had some political slogans in Ogma on their makeup during Eurovision.
Yes.
But no one at the Eurovision committee can speak or read Ogma.
I thought it was. Did they do it in Ogma?
I think so.
Because I know that they were going to have like ceasefire and stuff written
It's
on
something
them.
like that, yeah.
But yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Very cool. Very good show.
Yeah, I like that sort of spooky, ancient folklore, mythology, and medieval stuff is like coming back. I'm big into all of that shit.
I very much enjoyed Cheddar Gorgeous on
Lovely.
Celebrity Mastermind, where their specialist subject was mythical beasts
Lovely.
of the UK and islands. The islands
Cool.
of
That's
the
funny.
UK.
Yes.
Yeah, that was really cool, and it was quite fun to be like, oh, I remember this from school. Beowulf, that one.
Our previous guest of the pod, Chris Spalton, he's got a book that is sort of about folklore and beasties of East Anglia, and it's illustrated. I believe the illustrations are by him, and the illustrations fucking kick ass.
Okay.
I'll let you have a look.
Yes,
I bought
please.
a copy because it's fucking cool as shit.
Yes, please.
Yes.
Yes, that was gigs.
Did you also have like a lot of time like in the nice bit of the hotel? Is that where these slippers are from?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, wandered around Prague, went through the Jewish cemetery because it was outside.
Yes, lovely.
Like outside the hotel, not just generally outside. We went and saw the big television tower with the creepy babies.
Lovely, yeah. Baby tower.
Tried to go and see the yellow penguins marching along the river, but they're not there anymore.
Oh,
I don't know why. I couldn't find out why. Everything on Google said that they were there, and I was like, they're not, because sans penguin.
Wrong bit of the river?
Nope.
Okay.
Correct bit. Just no penguins.
Interesting. Maybe
Not
it was
sure
their
why.
day off or it was a day of rest.
Could have been a day of rest for the penguins. Spent some time in the executive lounge.
Lovely.
Very nice little sandwiches and some wine and some beers. They had shelves filled with books, and then underneath, drawers and cupboards.
Oh.
And they had a TV in there, so I was like, I wonder what's in the drawers and the cupboards. Perhaps DVDs, perhaps more books. So I had a little route around, fuck all.
Great.
And there were no, I went through all of them. I was like, there's nothing else. There's like 2 cables in here that aren't connected to anything.
Lovely.
And then there was no staff, and I was on holiday and feeling cheeky, so I was like, oh, there's cupboards under the food bit as well. So I opened the cupboards under the food bit, nothing interesting in there either.
You were looking for a snack.
I was just having a little look. I was being a nosy boy.
You were.
I then went and sat down to continue drinking wine and reading my book. Then a very large man comes up to me and
Oh,
goes,
no.
"Czeski?" I go, nah. English? He goes, and lumbers off. I was like, oh, that's odd. But there's some men doing like works on the roof outside, and I was like, maybe he needed help. Could I lift something for him? Could I, help this gargantuan man
Can you help
lift
me
something?
lift this?
I'll need an interpreter, but I want to help if I can.
Can't help, I'm English.
But he's sort of gone away, but okay. And then he comes back about 5-10 minutes later with one of the like server staff that keep everything topped up, and a much younger man with a much neater haircut and a suit. And he asked me if everything was okay. I was like, yes, thank you. I was like, I've got my card. I am allowed here. I paid to be allowed here. And, yes, we saw you going through the cupboards. Have you lost something? And I went, oh, no.
No, I'm just a curious boy.
And I was like, I looked through these to see if there were any more books, and then I was just nosy. I was like, I don't know. My check isn't good enough to know what nosy or curious is. I can just about get by ordering beers and food and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I don't know how good any check is just to be like, no, I'm just a knob. I was a curious knob and I was left unattended, so no one told me not to.
Just English.
And he was just like, yes. So we do not have audio on our security cameras. So it looked, I went, that probably looked bad, didn't it? And he went, yes. And the big hulk of a man just sort of showed his phone to me, and full screen on his phone was me going, like scuttling through the drawers.
Now, I think
From a very unflattering angle from behind.
I think I know the answer to this question, but do you have a copy of the video?
No.
What was the
I don't.
hotel?
Why do you want
You
to?
know why.
Because you want... No. But yeah, there was no audio. I'll tell you after, because I don't want to get in any more trouble.
Are you going back?
But like, he showed me, and I was like, oh no, that does look bad.
That's so
Without
funny.
me giggling like a schoolboy, going, nothing in here, nothing in here. It does look like I'm I was expecting to find like 2 pounds of drugs in there, and there wasn't.
What a funny passive-aggressive, have you lost something? Yes, I was rifling through these earlier and I lost my beans.
But this was the thing, because of the language barrier and stuff. If it was an English hotel, I'm sorry, have you lost something?
Yeah.
But I think it was very much a, have you lost something?
Right,
like,
yes.
We don't know what the fuck were you doing?
You can't just straight up say, why were you going through the cupboards? But like, so that But they were shelves with like books and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Right. So I think it's fair enough to assume you had these books out. I just wondered if you had.
I was going through pretty manically.
But then you don't need to like carefully examine. If a cupboard's open, it goes a little. If a cupboard is unlocked and there's nothing in it, it goes a little bit like this.
Yeah.
You need to be like, well, which should I choose? The nothing or this?
And there was a lot of cupboards, so it was a lot of...
Yeah, so it's going to look a lot of this. If they had things in there, I'm sure it would have looked very calm.
I wasn't going to be like, yes, I've booked 5 days in this hotel with access to the executive lounge so that on day 3, I think it was, I can...
Steal cables
put the hard drives with all of the secrets on them or take your extra glasses away. It was, yeah.
Because if, like, what... I'm trying to work out what nefarious
They
thing...
probably went, what is this madman doing? Is he too drunk? Does he need to go back to his room or something?
Nah, I don't know. I think that feels a bit like, what nefarious thing could you have been up to? Could it have been like an executive lounge drug drop-off?
All I can think of is that if there was a drug drop-off or government secrets on a hard drive.
But if you go through them and you haven't picked up something, they'd be like, oh, well, he hasn't done anything.
I probably also wouldn't have then sat back down with Tower of the Swallow and another glass of wine
so weird.
And my little ham sandwich. Good. I have all the heroin I need.
Now to
enjoy my holiday.
For the rest of my allotted vacation before I return home with all these drugs in my ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. That's weird. Like, I think just lock the fucking cupboards. I don't know.
I didn't need to because there was nothing good in there.
Yeah, but if you're going to get weird anytime anyone opens the drawer, like...
Yeah. I to be honest, I think it was because I was doing it with manic fever. It looked like I was going, no, where are the things?
Could just be like, if you check all the security footage that I appear in, you will see
You will see that I put nothing in and took nothing out.
No, what I mean is like that's completely congruent with my behaviour throughout my time here.
Yeah.
This is just how I am.
Yeah.
It's not like the rest of the time I'm like, I'm like a convention.
You don't know how I holiday.
Room, second floor. Someone just has a bag for me, perhaps. Monocle. And off you go. And then the second the door closes, oh, thank God. Hey, what's in these cupboards? What's it? Oh, what's in the cupboards?
It's like he was there with me.
I was, mate. I was the large Chechen man.
I was the man.
Condom? I can't remember what he said. What did the large man say?
I think he asked if I spoke Czech in...
Condom?
I mean, we might have said that. I don't know.
Yeah, 'twas I.
Condom for all the bum drugs.
Bum for all the con drugs. Don't know.
Had a very nice holiday.
Except for all the accusations.
On the flight there, I was concerned because we just moved the plane. We hadn't moved the plane, but the plane had just got into position before it did the takeoff bit. And a man 2 rows ahead of me.
Did he guff?
I was worried because he sort of stood up and was like, he really needed to go to the bathroom. He really needed that toilet. He didn't care that people were telling the staff were like, "Sir, you have to sit down. You need to sit down now." A little over the tannoy, "Sir, for the safety of you and the rest of the passengers, please, get back to your seat, sir. Back to your seat, please. Back to your seat." The flight attendant was saying, if you do not do this, we're gonna have to call the police.
Yeah.
You will get taken off the plane. At this point, I mean, the guy was pale and sweaty as well. At that point, my fears went from, oh no, the man's gonna poo. He's going to poo himself. And then I'm going to have to stay in this tube of poo with the man for 2 hours.
Air bear stuck in the air with a tube of poo.
I then thought, oh no, if he might poo, and then he will have to get taken off the plane.
That's better, though.
That is better, but by that time we'll be delayed more, and I'm going to need to wee. I'll need the toilet, and I don't want to be in this man's position. Fortunately, and he used, I know all the swear words, and he used all the swear words.
In Czech or in...
Yes.
Wow.
And some in English.
Jeez.
It was mainly just screaming, please! Like, please just let the man... I think he just needed a wee. He was very in and out. But
they let him in the end?
Yeah, they let him.
Oh.
Because I think otherwise he was just going to piss himself.
I like the idea that, like, breaking news today, an entire cohort of passengers on their way to Czech Republic were individually arrested because they formed one long queue for the
This
bathroom.
horrible domino effect of needing to pee.
Wow.
Yeah. But it was very nice. I saw the biggest statue of a horse in Europe. Which also means that I saw the biggest statue of a horse penis in Europe.
Right, okay, yeah. Was that next to it?
It was underneath.
Underneath.
It was attached where you would assume it would be attached.
Oh, it wasn't like a separate plinth to hold up the very heavy dong.
No.
Why did they feel the need to sculpt the penis?
Why not?
Censorship.
No.
Just make it a fucking lady. Then you would have seen the largest horse vulva.
I had a nice holiday.
I think the largest horse in the world is probably that one in Mongolia, the Genghis Khan statue.
True, but that's
Friend
not
of the pod.
Friend of the pod has been more Genghis. But that's not in Europe.
No, that's true. That's why I'm saying that's why it's in Europe rather than worldwide.
Ever.
Yes. Ben, do you want to pull a question out of the hat?
I'm going to let you do it. Wow. I've talked enough.
Wowzers, trousers.
You said it again?
So it's a common phrase.
My
top yourself
throat
up.
hurts, so I'm going to have a delicious honey drink to help. That'll do, donkey. He's writing a lot down.
It's a big question. Question is from Sammy. Thank you so much, Samuel.
There you go, Sammy.
What's a cameo you'd love to see in TV or film that you know would never happen?
Oh.
I love when... So I love the idea that actors... Okay, so Only Murders in the Building. Mm-hmm. Have you seen it?
No.
Okay, it's quite good.
I know of it, and it's on the list, but the list is...
So there's season 3, I think 3 or 4, it's whatever one's just come out, and this isn't spoilery. The 3 central characters are like of a degree of fame now, and there's going to be a movie made of them.
Yes, I've seen the trailer for...
Yes. So the character that Selena Gomez plays meets Salma Hayek playing herself, because Salma Hayek, in Only Murders in the Building, has been cast to play Selena Gomez's character from Only Murders in the Building in the movie adaptation of the Only Murders of the Building podcast, the podcast that exists inside of the world of Only Murders in the Building.
Love it.
Yes?
Already
It's great.
That's
it's
so
really
much
cool.
better than Julie Andrews playing Julie Andrews in Ocean's 12 or whatever it was.
Yes, yeah. So it's really funny. Like
you need to have that many degrees of separation for it to be meta before it's just, no, that's stupid.
And, what are the other characters' names? Jack Galifianakis is one of the other guys, and I forget who the third actor is, but it's like, the Selma Hayek one's the funniest one to me, because she's like 10, 20 years older than Selena Gomez. And like Selma Hayek, her whole shtick is that she's pretending to be a lot younger than she knows she is. And she's having a lot of conversations about like I can't remember her character's name, but what Selma Hayek's version of Selena Gomez's character from Only Murders in the Building is like compared to the real Selena
Sure.
Gomez's character from Only Murders in the Building. And he's really funny. And I love like that weird crossover of like, they are acting. Both of these people are actors. Selena Gomez is playing a character who is different to herself. Selma Hayek is playing a version of herself that is still not her, because she's reading lines, but it's still like she's portraying herself. I love the idea of having like a cameo. I'd love to see a character who is an actor who is, oh God, this is so hard.
No, you can do
So
it.
hard for my little brain. It's only small.
I think I know where you're going.
I would love to see a movie where an actor who is already playing a character in the movie also plays a cameo as the actor in the same movie.
Ooh.
So, like, off the top of my head, Tony Stark is playing Iron Man.
Robert Downey Jr. is playing Tony Stark.
He's playing Tony Stark.
Having a big lavish party where Robert Downey Jr. is
because that's the
attending.
kind of crowd that Tony Stark would hang out at.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, right? That's what I want to see.
You've also made me think of the there's some people want a movie where Elijah Wood plays Daniel Radcliffe and Daniel Radcliffe plays Elijah Wood.
Yes. Oh, have you seen the fucking the Weird Al movie?
I've not seen it, but my
dude.
God, do I need to?
Dude, you need to see.
He's
it's
touring next year. Weird
Daniel Radcliffe?
Weird Al Yankovic.
Interesting.
With Puddle's Pity Party.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no.
What do you mean, oh no?
No, I mean like great. but,
Okay,
like,
right. It was.
Oh fuck, that's too much stuff, Ben.
That's
It's like
awesome.
Liam Wolfpacker touring with Whitesnake. Unlikely.
I would.
Yeah, you gotta fucking see Weird Al because it isn't historically accurate.
No,
It's
I remember
wonderful.
going. I think I asked
fucking
someone because I'd
wonderful.
seen a clip of a trailer and went, I didn't know Weird Al was friends with Madonna. But it's something that it's just that snippet of information isn't impossible.
Yeah.
Like the Beckhams are friends with royalty.
Yeah.
There's loads of Jimmy Carr was friends with the Queen. There's
sure, yeah.
You know, so Weird Al could have
Yeah,
dated
totally.
Madonna for like 10 minutes.
I think he did.
But I was just like, wait,
I
what?
can't actually remember. No, you got to see it. Like, I'll say no more on it because I honestly can't remember a single bit of it. That standalone I really liked, but just the whole thing is wonderful.
Okay.
Yeah,
go on the
if I
list.
can see it. So Frodo plays Harry Potter and Harry Potter plays Elijah Wood.
Flays. Yeah,
like,
they just skin each
takes
other.
his skin.
Awful
It's
time.
only the character's skin, so you yourself, Elijah.
And they reveal. Oh, that sounds a bit sexy.
Yes.
It's just the character, and they peel off the layers to reveal each other,
They've not
to
been in
reveal
the film-
themselves to one another,
Ooh.
and then they
Fuck.
they make sweet love, and lots of tiny little,
Early 2000s lead characters.
all with very big hair. You know when everyone had shaggy hair.
Oh yeah, lovely.
None of the dudes talked about that. None of us planned it.
No.
We all just had big, long hair
was
for
no
that one
WhatsApp
year.
group, yeah.
And it happened in the Harry Potter films. Don't know why. Happened all over the country. And then everyone got a haircut, and we don't talk about it anymore.
Everyone got a haircut.
Yeah.
Everyone got a haircut.
No one, up the next year, no one had that hairstyle.
No one had long hair after that.
I'm not saying they didn't have long hair, but they
Oh.
didn't have
They're
that.
the same, okay.
Yeah.
Have they ever been in a film together? Daniel Radcliffe and Elijah Wood.
Probably not. Stanley. I miss the Stanley cameos in the Marvel movies.
Yeah.
Won't happen anymore because he's dead.
Yeah.
Or he shouldn't happen anymore because he's dead.
Frankie Valli, let him be dead.
Although I think there were like posters in one of the later movies because I think he died before Captain Marvel came out, but he'd still done his cameo for that. And I think the Marvel Spider-Man game on PS5. So I think after that there were some like posters in the background of Stan Lee.
Right.
I think Deadpool should take over from them. Not necessarily as big parts, but like almost like a Where's Wally. There should be a Deadpool.
That'd be good, yeah.
Just somewhere.
Yeah, I'm trying to think if there's any other people that could like do that, but I think Deadpool is probably the one that makes the most sense. Or just someone from a different universe, like Samantha from Sex and the City should have a cameo in every Marvel movie.
That feels weird.
It will be weird. It will be very off-putting.
If they had it, so the Fantastic Four movie is going to be set in the 60s or something. If they had Chris Evans as Captain America, because he had to go back and put all the Infinity Stones back.
Yes.
And then he lived his life out from like the 40s onwards. If in any movie where they go back like that, if he's just in the background, that could be fun.
Any time travel based movie, that'd make a lot of sense. Because presumably, he goes back in time and he's still like super chap. He can still do all the stuff.
I don't. He just settled down and had a normal life.
Yeah, but we don't know if like on the weekends, like he'd go golfing / saving the world.
True.
Yeah, I want to see like.
I feel like that would be a good one, but I don't think it's going to happen.
I want to see Robert Downey Jr. in an Iron Man film, and I don't mean Tony Stark.
No, I mean
in addition to. Yeah.
Well, he's back. He's playing Doctor Doom.
Yes, I don't really understand what that means.
No, I don't think anyone does. And I don't think we will. It's a very weird thing to announce so far away from the movie being out.
Who had the mask first? Was it Doctor Doom, the Marvel character, or was it MF Doom, the rapper? Because they both wore the mask.
I don't know who MF Doom, the rapper, is.
Oh, well, they died, so don't be sad about that.
Not a very good mask. All masks should grant immortality.
This one did not.
Doctor Doom, first appearance. 1962.
Okay, probably him first then.
So I'd say probably him.
And if you look up MF Doom, you will see what I mean.
MF Doom.
Yep.
Oh, yes. Well, MF Doom was born several years after Doctor Doom's first appearance, so it would be Doctor Doom.
That makes sense.
There you go. You're bloody welcome.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, probably. It would be Stan Lee because it's never going to happen.
That's true. Yeah. Very good.
That's it.
Yes.
Podcast is finished now.
Podcast is finished now. Ben, I have 2 episode titles to choose from, but we'll get to them after the socials go.
Ooh, as previously mentioned, Spike Pearson on Instagram, Pierson. There's pictures of me and the Darklings, who you should also follow. And,
Bam.
And Bambi Thug.
Bam.
Video. I didn't get a picture with them, but I got a video of them doing singing.
Bam.
It was really cool.
Be Thug. I'm at LT Guitarist. I haven't done any of the things Ben claims to have done.
I've got pictures. I'll have photos of the food and stuff, though. There'll be other Prague photos.
We'll bloody see, won't we?
I don't think there'll be the security footage. But
I need to know the name of that
I'll
hotel.
tell Liam the name of the hotel, and he can do that.
Dear whatever hotel, a colleague of mine may have...
Dear Ibis Prague.
The Ibis Prague. Lost Travel Lodge. However language they speak. A colleague of mine believes he has misplaced a bag of cocaine.
Oh, I'm not telling
Do
you
you
where it
have
is.
the footage
I'm not telling you where it is.
of him screwing up the pickup? Yes.
Nope.
You're going to be on a watch list.
I don't
Not already.
I don't want to be on any lists.
Yes. I'm at LT Guitarist. Follow for shenanigans and domming my friends in. It's music and stuff most of the time. I play guitar and I own a bouzouki. All this and more. The podcast is at Convo Hat Podcast. You can go to any of the social places one might usually expect to go. We're not actually active on Twitter. I know it looks like we are because those were scheduled several years ago.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Although I schedule...
isn't it easy?
It is. One of my clients, here's just a little side bit of news. One of our clients, we set up a Twitter account when I joined them a couple of years ago, right before the whole Musk acquisition. And then that happened and we decided, okay, we're obviously not going to prioritize Twitter in any meaningful way, but like if we publish content and it makes sense to repurpose it over there, we can do that. That's fine. I'm not going to worry about those numbers or anything. So like last time I was active and checking that account, we were on something like 5 followers. That was a couple of years ago. In the last 2 months, we have gained 300 followers, all of them porn.
Oh. What does the client do, if you're allowed to say?
Not porn.
Okay.
It's business services.
For porn?
Nothing to do with porn.
Oh, well, it is now.
Well, these people apparently want our business.
Like 98% of the followers are porn.
I think that's 99 point something, I think. Yeah. All of them porn bots. So Twitter is not a functioning media platform anymore.
Thanks, Musk.
You fucking dong.
It was shit anyway.
Yeah. Threads, though, it's fine. We're on basically everywhere. I think Instagram is probably where we're most active, and we have videos up on the TikTok and the YouTubes. Patreon.com/conversation hat if you want to send us a bit of money to get free stuff, like mini episodes. Some of these mini episodes are
episode length.
Yeah, they're episode length because we just keep talking. Yes, and you also will learn, we post like behind the scenes things for things we're working on and news and stuff that is cool from us and our friends who we love in spite of their flaws. I have 2 episode titles.
Hit me with them.
Piss Pistol.
Nice.
And Nothing in Here.
I want Piss Pistol.
Okay.
Because you wouldn't let it be Bambi Thug's Piss Pistol.
Yes, I just think that's a bit weird.
As soon as I said it out loud, I was like, it's probably best not to.
And the previous show title involved 2 people's names.
Both dead.
Both dead now.
Shame.
R.I.P. Fred Dibner. Cool. What?
No.
No?
No. I wasn't.
Yeah, I was going to say, let him. Cool.
I hope he does R.N.P.
In the great chimney in the sky.
Chim chimney, chim chimney, chim chim the sky.
Yeah, all right, bye then.
See you later.